Hey man, welcome to September the 14th. We're laying here in my chair because why do you want to lay in a bed, first off? I don't. No, I do. I'm actually in, I did something I usually don't do. I fell asleep and actually slept really well today. Normally I gotta wait till noon to go to sleep, but today I lay down at like 8 and I just zonked, man. I was passed out for, probably 8 or 9 hours. Feels like that. Oh god. So I slept really good, and I woke up, felt pretty good. It's one of those days when you wake up and you feel good, like there's no tiredness in your body. Yet you can still go to sleep. It's weird. Like you still feel a little tired. Like you could tap into it if you needed to, but otherwise it's just kind of sidelined. You don't really need it. But, you know, an hour later, I feel like I kind of want a little more sleep. I kind of feel like I could just go over there and burrow under my sheets and get my pillow on top of me and just pass right out. I feel like I could. Or I could keep subjecting myself to this game called Dragon's Dogma, which, honestly, I'm starting to hate. I think, I don't know, man. I was liking it at first, but now I'm like, can you even play this game as a mage? Like, playing as a mage just seems so boring, you know? The questing system in this game just feels like shit. Just combat in general, as a mage, just isn't... Am I messing up with my pawns? What happened was, I started up the game originally, I made my pawn like you would normally. Then you can invite 2 pawns into your game. I just searched up a couple that were my level, so I figured, hey, they'll probably level up with me. I have no idea if they even leveled up. I don't even know if they're supposed to or what. So, ultimately, they were always dead in fights. We'd get into fights, they would die, and I'd be pissed. So I was like, alright, we're going to need to do something about that. So, I ended up going to my friends list, because you can... I think what happens with the pawns is, if you're going to recruit a pawn that's a higher level than you, you have to pay a fee. But if you recruit a pawn that's on your friends list, there is no recruitment fee. So my friends, of course, have pawns that are like level 100 something and all that. So I recruited 2 pawns that were over level 100. Now I'm blowing through every fight I get into. I don't know if it's because they're both mages with probably the best spells in the games or what, but we just fought like a griffin, for example, and we just beat it in like a couple minutes. Instant leveled me up from killing it. So I don't know, man. I kind of want to reroll as a warrior. I don't really want to play the rogue character, the you know, the fast attacking, bow wielding, dagger wielding guy. It just doesn't feel like me. I don't know. So, I think what I'm going to do is keep playing as mage for a little bit. Just see what goes on with that. And then, I don't know. Because I'm pissed. I just died. And then when you die, which by the way, I fell off a cliff. Not even a steep cliff. I just like slid down this one cliff and it killed me. When you die, it gives you a couple options. It's like, reload game from last save, reload game from last checkpoint, and then there was like a couple other options I've never looked at. But I was thinking, okay, the last time I hit reload from last save was the last time I left the city, which was the last time I remember distinctly actually hitting the save button. Now the game autosaves quite frequently, so I was like, alright, so it probably checkpointed me right after I killed that giant griffin. You know, this is probably like 30 minutes after I left the city. So I was like, alright, it should be good. It should be good. No. My checkpoint took me way back into the city before I did a couple of these side quests. So now, on top of that, I have to do like an hour to 2 hours worth of stuff I just did. And to me, that's a breaking point. That's the point where I'm just like, fuck you, I dashboarded, I'm not playing this game today. Which sucks, because I want to get into this game. I do. But I'm feeling like mages just aren't viable for playing. Every person on my friends list, their pawn is a mage. I'm guessing that's because you can't play mage in this game very well. And it doesn't feel that... It's not fun, you know? One of the game's biggest gimmicks is that you can climb up on top of monsters. If you're a mage, you can climb them, but it's like... You just put your staff up them, and you're like... Ding, ding, ding. You know, you're not stabbing them, you're just like... shooting point-blank magic at them, and it doesn't do much damage. So... I don't know. I think I'm just gonna, like I said, create a new character, get away from this mage stuff. It's not for this game, you know. Which sucks, because Dragon Age did it so well. Dragon Age 2 did it so well. Dragon Age 1 was okay, but to me Dragon Age 2 did it really, really well. But I don't know. I guess Dragon's Dogma isn't as good as I thought it was gonna be. It feels so dated. It feels like a, I don't want to say like an earlier 360 game, but it just doesn't feel like a game that came out in 2012, you know? Alright. We still got a couple hours before work, so I'm gonna do something. Alright. Whether it's sleeping, whether it's playing games, I don't know. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go. Bye bye. Boop boop.